almost 20 to 50 second. Then I'll discuss about the git commands. There are various commands that I have written. I'll explain those command, what this command is, what that command will do in action. If I will write that command on the command prompt or git bash, then what it that will do. So let's start. The first part is git init. As I told you that git init is to initialize local git repository. So if we are creating a new repo, or not repo, we are creating a new project in our local system, either by using Eclipse or IntelliJ IDEA, and we wanted to send this project to the remote GitHub URL. So first of all, the first command that we need to write on the root project folder is git init. The second thing is we need to add readme.md, whether it is an optional thing. The readme.md is a file which will tell the description of the project. Then the git commit, the read when we have added, as I have discussed in the part 2 of this session, is git add is to add the local project or whatever we have modified or whatever we have uh, added is into the staging area. So if we have staged our project, that the third point is to commit it. The commit means all the change or modification that is there on the staging area will be committed with a new commit id. So git commit -m is for the masses, what the masses we wanted to give or for the future reference. So git commit -m, or whatever the masses we wanted to give somewhere, there are different organization that will have, that is having their own standard to give the masses. So for the second thing is, the third point was git command, that I told you in the agenda that we will discuss about the git commands. So coming to the git command, we whatever we have added there, we need to send those thing into the remote web URL. So what command we are writing there to send it? Suppose I have created one project, react app.git. So this react app.git, this is I'm coming here, react app.git. It is a remote project that we have created, and the GitHub URL is this is the GitHub URL. So I wanted my local project to be mapped with this remote URL. To do this, we need to write this command, git remote add origin, and this will add our project, our local project, to the remote git URL. Or the second thing is git remote set URL origin. This will do if suppose this react app.git is mapped with some other project and I wanted to change that project, then we need to use set URL with the git remote set URL. Then we need to do git push u origin master. It means that we are trying to push a local repository to the remote repository, this origin, and the master will be the master branch. Then we have some git commands. As I told you, git init is to initialize the git local repository. Git clone is used to clone the remote repository to in the local system. Git status will tell us what is the status of the pages or the repositories, if there are certain modified pages are there or not. Git diff will tell us that the differences, if any, within some in some pages, or it means there are some log tools that will tell us history of the local project. So git diff tool is the tools given by the git that will give us the different to find the difference line by line. Git commit is, again I told you, git commit is to commit our changes or stage code into the final commit. Git reset is to go back one commit back, or whatever the commit we wanted to go back, we are using git reset. Git rm, git mb, git clean. Git clean is again, there are some pages that is showing untracked, so to do that we are using git clean. Git rm, as the name suggests, it is to remove some pages. Git mv is to move some pages. Again, git branch is to create a branch. Git checkout is to check out from the remote repository to the local repository. Git merge is to merge whatever changes we have done, that is to be merged into the recent changes. Git merge tool is again the tools or the utilities that will facilitate or show us the line by line changes or the differences. Git log is the history showing tools. Git stash is the command that will stash our changes. We can say it's a type of parking area where we are parking our local changes, and later we will pull from the stash and send it to the remote repository. Hi, if you like this info, please like, share, and subscribe this channel.